We're following up with state leaders on the money the governor promised in order to provide more security for mosques and synagogues amid the Israel-Hamas war.
Yeah, as we reported just last week, the money meant to go directly to those institutions has been delayed, but the state has been sending funds to local law enforcement to help secure those places of worship. So let's go to Case Area 3 Capitol correspondent Ashley Zavala talking a little bit more about the latest and where we are with this.
Yeah, Golston and Brittany. So when that war started, the governor said the state would immediately deploy money to help local law enforcement protect synagogues and mosques facing heightened security threats. So here's where that specific effort stands now. Governor Newsom's administration earmarked $10 million for this. It's specifically meant to reimburse the overtime costs for police to have an in-person security presence at religious institutions and places of worship. Since October, the state has so far committed $1.6 million of that to 26 local law enforcement agencies. Now, in our area, that includes the El Dorado County Sheriff, Folsom Police Department, Grass Valley Police Department, and the Tracy Police Department, according to Cal OES. What's been delayed is the $40 million in grant funding for places of worship to ramp up their own security measures. That could mean the purchase of a new fence, camera equipment, IT upgrades, and other technology or personnel to shield them from the threats. Now, the recipients of that money were expected to be announced in December, but that appears to be happening nearly 4 months behind schedule at this point. The state received more applications for this grant than any other in the history of Cal OES, with 1,254 applicants. One state assemblyman tells us he's been working to figure this out for a Jewish organization in his district for months.
People are rightfully concerned about their safety. But it's been several months. I've been talking with members of the Jewish community in my district probably every other week during that time frame and been in constant communication with OES on this. I mean, I will say OES has been very responsive to me, but at the end of the day, they don't have the ability to move forward the work for my Jewish community. And so everybody's very concerned.
Again, it's not clear when exactly the grant recipients will be announced. We've only been told it's expected to happen at some point this week.
So people may be wondering why it's taking so long for the state to decide who's getting how much money.
Right, and it all goes back to that record number of applicants. Cal OES told us combing through those applications is really labor intensive. It's a large state, and with more than 1,200 applicants, OES has to literally visit each and every single one to go through each proposed security plan and analyze those threats with security experts. So a lot of work does go into this, but I think some were hoping for an update sort of along the line of this long process.
Well, it just shows with that record number of applicants really the need and the demand for this.
Exactly.
All right, Ashley, thank you so much.